It's time for some football. Welcome to Northwest Stadium in Landover. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Got it. Ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 67 Pirates. Warriors 70. Ready?
Play action now with Daniels. Headed out right. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, a schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Second and 3 now.
Hey, Chad. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 Charger. 19 Charger.
And 4.
Third and short, Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
60 by 6.
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go now.
Daniels now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
On the ready.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Go.
Sister Corey Kronsky Merritt in it for the first time. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
Let's go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Buying some time right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. The 50. 30. Into the red zone. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick 6 touchdown.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it. Wow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready?
They'll start the drive with Eckler. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Working quickly here.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
19
at the
right.
33-yard line.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready?
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Rolling into enemy territory. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Got to be pretty good after. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Come on. Come on.
Krosky Merritt will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Cougar 19.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. 2nd and goal now, 5 yards more difficult following that penalty.
Here we go. Set. Viking. Hawk 70. Hawk 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out to his right. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
We go tonight. White 20. DC.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and
2nd and 8. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be driven out by a defender. defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun snap here to go. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They're set up at the 35 now. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Again, it's Gibbs. They're cobbled together a yard there. Stopped by the future Hall of Famer. More All-Pro nods than any active defender. It's Bobby Wagner.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
Right 20.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Right 20.
From the gun, call. Nothing close. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1 for 1.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, here we go. Gravity Lions. Crack on the lead. Ready, right?
A run. It's Krosky Merritt. Got a good handful there as it brings up second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
18 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11, Curve 19, Curve 19, 18, Pioneer, Trap 60, Trap 60. Let's go.
Here's Daniels. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run...
And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. They're probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Go. Hey, 5. Ready. Turbo.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. Complete left side. It's just long. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Here's Gone. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Another try following the sack. Cops, this is Xavier Leggett. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
6 yards.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Louis.
Goff now, 3rd and long. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. We get the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders. About set to begin their drive. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Hits his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. Top.
Play action now. Daniels rolling out to his left. Now here he goes. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Start.
Now the shotgun give to Eckler. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Ready.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Come on. Set. Warriors. Panther 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. Let go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
180!
On 1st down, it's gone. Rolling into enemy territory. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
1st down from the red zone. That one's into the hands of Teslam. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 7-yard line.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. They motion the tight end over. Motioning Williams left. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. Now the Lions calling the timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's called team defense and tremendous containment. Nobody defensively overcommitted to the read option, and they had more than enough arsenal to take advantage and stretch it out and hit that play behind the line of scrimmage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Hold on. Check. 5. Tiger.
They kick the running back in motion.
Be ready.
Off to the air now. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions grow their lead to 8.
Commanders 13. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Trap alert.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half.
Ready up.
1 last play before the break.
Ready. 3. 18 Cardinal. 8 Warriors. 17.
A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Okay, ready.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Throwing here just before halftime. Escapes the pocket. Dumps this one off to Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
What? 80. 4 now. We're good.
Goff setting to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness,
That's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Tight end going in motion here. To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Go, Todd! 180! 2 for 66!
Running it with David Montgomery. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good one right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
17! 17! Tiger! Above! 11!
From the 39. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Go, Todd! Black 20! Hey, kill kid! Super! What's up?
Rush coming for Goff. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
You can't start a fire without a spark. Well, how about a lightning bolt? What a huge gain that totally changes the tone of the drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Here we go. Black 20! Two!
Williams coming in motion right. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Hot.
They put a receiver in motion right.
Turbo.
Running it with Gates. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
180! Maverick!
Shotgun snap here to go. This throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
What? 180! What's that?
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Went into their back tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
He brings it in. And he's tackled for no gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
19!
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. They bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stack. Reach. Roll. Check out.
Play fake here. Daniels vacates quickly left side. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you. This, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11. Check. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Running right side by McLaurin. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
7 Pirates, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Going on 1st down, Daniels. Completed to his running back. Escapes a defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Daniels now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the Lions' 38-yard line.
Ready. Cooking.
Trying again, following the set. Dialing up a receiver screen. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Deputy Lions.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Deputy Lions. 18. Pioneer. Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the offense was right to be walking. Backwards, the flag does go against him. The task gets tougher as they set up on 4th down.
18, run, Cowboy 80. Riggs. Mustang 19. Hey, smash. 79 Broncos.
Desperation time here. Throwing this back in the end zone. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hold on. Two.
They start on the ground with Gibbs. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
5. Hey, kill.
Goff working from the pistol. Puts a man under it deep down the middle. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Going after up and good from Bates. And the Lions grow the lead now to 22 points.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hey, on lock line. Ready.
They're going to toss it to Eckler. He had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Play action now with Daniels. Caught by his fullback behind the line. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Daniels setting up the play action. Buying some time left. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Daniels from the pistol. That's cut beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Chased out to his right. Pulls it at the 7. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Running out of the pistol, Krosky Merritt. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Mustang 19, 79 Broncos.
3rd and short, Daniels. Drops this one off to Krosky Merritt. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes and yes and yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
Daniels looking to throw. He rolls to his right. And he's going to cross for the score. They trim that deficit down to 14. Well, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that 2-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And he's hit and sent out of bounds, so this ends as a gain of close to 7, second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
180!
The toss, left side, Edwards. There it is, touchdown, Detroit! The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Daniels now. Complete. It's McLaurin. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good. For the Commanders, first down.
Daniels on 1st down. Jump off, caught by his back. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
60 by 6.
Here's 2nd and 2. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Gay to add the extra point. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Down 2 scores, and with 2 timeouts left, this onside recovery is a must-get for them. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43.
No question they wanted the ball. Back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. A give to Gibbs. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up second and 4.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Lions close to picking up their 5th win. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Man in motion, out of the slot.
Hey, kill. Hey, 76. Maverick.
From the 38. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Gotta hurry this to the line.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Yes, sir. Five.
Off now on 3rd down. That's complete to Sloan. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
First down, Detroit.
Come on. Hey, 20. Maverick. Hey, Lift. Ric Flair.
They're going to pass it here. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Motioning the tight end now. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. What a hit, and the ball's loose. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Again, Goff. He's got it, it's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
It's 2nd and goal. Fullback drives Ballard across. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense. Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions making a 3-score game in the 4th. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions grow the lead now to 22 points.
Commanders 27. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 70 Timberwolves!
Now Daniels off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time, and it sets up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Cowboy 80!
Here he goes on the bootleg. Headed out right. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So the Lions get the win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.